So we have the break-even chart. The break-even chart is a graph that shows our total revenue and our total cost. Sure. It aligns where the total revenue will be, where the total cost will be, and where the variable cost or the fixed cost will be. That's the chart. It shows the relationship in between the VC, the FC, and the TC.
FC and TC.
The FC, the VC, and the TC.
Okay.
That is break-even chart. Is it clear? So go on. Let's say I'm going to read anyway. Okay. What does the break-even chart show? What does it show? Number one, the break-even point is where total cost and total revenue meet or intersect. In the example, the business breaks even when 1,000 fire alarms are sold. So look at the break-even chart here. Based on the case study we solved the other time, as soon as 1,000 units are sold, then there's break-even point. So the break-even point is where your total revenue and total cost intersect. Intersect.
The total revenue and total costs
intersect. That is where your break-even point is. Clear?
Yeah.
Any question about that?
No.
So then we have the second point. It shows any level of output below the break-even point, the business makes a loss. So the break-even chart will also align or outline where the business, where loss comes in for the business.
Yeah.
So it's a break-even chart that talks about profit, that talks about break-even point, that talks about margin of safety, that talks about the total cost, the variable, the fixed cost, and total revenue. So the chart will let us know our break-even point. The chart will let us know the point of loss, which is always behind the break-even point. So any point behind the break-even point is a loss.
Yeah.
Clear? The third one, at any level of output above the break-even point, the business makes a profit. So any point above the break-even point is profit. Clear?
Sure.
And the last thing it shows is the margin of safety. And when we talk about the margin of safety, we're talking about the amount of output that is made available to be sold to reach our break-even. Get the margin of safety here. Sure. So margin of safety is the amount of output available to be sold above the break-even point. So your margin of safety comes slightly above the break-even point before the profit. So any output that has to be sold that will give us a number slightly above the break-even point or break-even output is our margin of safety. So we are safe.
So the margin of safety is basically total
it's not
revenue.
Profit. It is not profit, but it is the output that can be sold that will take us slightly above the break-even point.
Yeah.
So that means our margin of safety
it's above. So it's basically above from the breaking-even point.
Yes. So the quantity that has to be sold above the break-even point is our margin of safety. So as soon as we move above the break-even point, we are in the margin of safety, in which profit is in between.
It's been in between.
Yes. So for our margin of safety, there's margin of safety, then there's profit.
So basically, the break-even point has, before it has a loss, and after it has
there's loss before the break-even point.
And then after it, profit.
After slightly above the break-even point is the margin of safety. After the margin of safety, it is profit.
Okay.
Is it clear?
Clear.
So these are all what the break-even chart will show us.
Sure.
The break-even chart will explain to us the break-even point. The break-even chart will show us the point of loss. The break-even chart will show us our margin of safety.
Sure.
The break-even chart will show us the point of profit.
The point of profit.
Is it clear?
Sure.
That's about break-even chart.